We've got some Helium hotspot mining rigs. We've got some more Helium miners on the way. I have some HNT Helium coins. I also have my stablecoin bags loaded to buy some more Helium. But why? Why am I bullish? The price is down. Helium mining is still profitable, yet it's less profitable than it was, especially when you're looking at a USD figure. So, am I stupid? Or bullish? Or both? Drop your Helium address down in the comments below and let me know which answer it is. My name is Vosk, here on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. This is Tails, our CHO, our Chief Helium Officer. Today I'm going to be running through why I'm super bullish on Helium, specifically talking about Helium 5G, and not just FreedomFi, but the biggest Helium hotspot mining manufacturer just entered the 5G game. What if I said I could give you $25 worth of cryptocurrency for free? Would you be interested? Well, you can do that with the Crypto.com app by punching our code VoskCoin in or simply just using our link. What I really like about the Crypto.com app is the simple fact that you can buy Helium HNT there, you can sell Helium, and it just provides a great avenue to either stack up on some more Helium coins or take profits from your Helium mining rigs. Slap that link below, start making some plays. Full disclaimer, nothing here is financial advice, and I'm a bit biased because I absolutely love mining and it's been an incredible way to earn passive income and just have a blast. I'll leave it at that. So super quick back to basics if you're completely new to what like WTF HNT. Mine crypto with a radio, the people's network, Helium dubbed it, or their own network and blockchain here, is powered by an entirely new incentive model made possible by the Helium blockchain. Yeah, lots changed since then, since they created that page. They have over 650,000 hotspots deployed. And how cool is that? This dude, this is always the coolest hotspots lately, making me super jealous. We got orbiting pearl snail. Just picture that. Boop, 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 boop. Orbiting pearl snail. But orbiting for crypto here, yeah, super cool. My man's already in space. And the big takeaway here is that Helium has a huge network, and that makes it very robust, makes it very valuable to outside sources. The biggest and best Helium hotspot manufacturer is Bobcat. We've talked 100 times about the Bobcat Miner 300. It's still the only Helium hotspot miner that we recommend. But you may have noticed what flashed on that screen. The Bobcat 500. Yeah, they've been whipping something up. This supports 5G, and I'll explain everything about that here in a second. They also have launched the Bobber app. All of the Helium hotspots are being forced to move to their own app. I absolutely hate this as we try to buy all of the Helium hotspot miners and bring these reviews to the channel. Like, there's one, a bunch of different reviews, and we got several more reviews in the pipeline. So yeah, that's the future of hotspot apps and wallets in the Helium ecosystem. If you wanted one app, too bad. You get plenty more. Here's like the biggest and latest and breaking news, right? So Bobcat Miner, the leading manufacturer of Helium compatible hotspots, announced today that it will launch the Bobber 500. The Bobber 500 will mine the HNT cryptocurrency by providing both cellular and LoRa coverage. Partnered with FreedomFi, the proprietor and leader in Helium hotspot miners with 5G capabilities, and built using their firmware, the Bobber 500 will be plug-and-play compatible with CBRS small cells that have been certified with the Helium network. Per Armin on Twitter, we see the latest Helium 5G priorities per Amir Halim, the CEO of Helium Inc. You didn't know. Testing POC paradigm proof of coverage here, talking with roaming partners, MVNOs, launching on Helium, spectrum discussions, US and abroad, hardware cost reductions, comms about all of this, communications, all in the works. Okay, so let's take a step back here for a second. A couple things I want to touch on and talk about. The simple fact here is that Helium has been and continues to pivot and build towards 5G. 5G infrastructure is difficult and expensive to deploy. The telecom companies are going to pour into Helium. This is going to drive the demand and interest for Helium, and the HNT token that's been weaved heavily into this just through the freaking roof. Basically, I'm very bullish on Helium largely because of this. I think the whole LoRA thing, mining crypto with radio waves and that kind of use case, I think is cool. I do. But I'm not stupid bullish on it. How could you not be stupid bullish on 5G and IoT, Internet of Things? Okay? And then you take Bobcat, okay, that has a parent company that is just a huge manufacturing powerhouse, okay? Combining those manufacturing capabilities and everything they've learned with the Bobcat Miner 300, rolling that into the Bobcat 500 that would just support 5G capabilities here. And then they're cherry picking and collaborating, you're right, with FreedomFi, the proprietors and leaders that have made so much progress with 5G deployments so far, just the pioneers of that when it comes to Helium. I'm not going to go on record as this is an official price prediction, and I know there's the whole redenomination or renumeration, whatever the right term is, of the Helium HNT coins and the supply, right? Moving the decimal around, really. What we have here is HNT at its current prices. I think is a 10x play. I don't think that's really tomorrow. I don't think that's next month. I don't even think that's really in the next year. But with more of this being built out and deployed, sprinkling a bull cycle, right? We're talking 10x, 20x. I think those are realistic numbers, potentially even more, depending how the telecom companies either pour into this or they launch their own version of Helium, or some others spring up. I'm just astonished we don't see more Helium copycats and wannabes and competitors. We see basically glorified Ponzi schemes like MXC trying to compete, and I mean they can maybe try to say that slander and try to take me to court if they want, but the fact is they owe me money, and that's what I'm going to be asking when we end up there. And that's not even the issue why I'm slamming them right now. The real issue I'm slamming them is the whole miner health and moving the goalposts, and you got to stake coins to unlock maximum mining capabilities, selling their hardware, that from verified sources is basically just overpriced, being misleading. That's the real issue. So yeah, I do not recommend the Match Pro MX2 wannabe miner copycat smart city nonsense. Okay, I don't like it. I think they're shady. But let's jump back towards some technicals. Okay, FreedomFi, Open 5G for everything. This is super relevant. We have a FreedomFi. I'm in the process of reviewing it. Really is a Helium hotspot miner. I have not deployed it as a LTE 5G network capable device for a couple reasons. One, I haven't picked up a small cell, which, if you don't know, costs about $4,500. FreedomFi gateway for $300. Keep dreaming, buddy. These things sell for $1,000. SIM card $50. SaaS relationship $20 a month. Small cell estimate. CPE device, older unlocked smartphone, looking at like $200. This will easily end up costing you, especially once you get like the actual deployment hardware. If you're going outdoor and an antenna, whatever. You're looking at $6,000, easily $5,000. But how is 5G and LTE different than Wi-Fi anyway, right? At a high level, and that's how we're going to keep it in this video. 3 key differences here between 5G, LTE, and Wi-Fi. First difference, Wi-Fi uses an unscheduled channel sharing mechanism. 5G, LTE both use a scheduled channel sharing mechanism. Data control scheduled access means that 5G, LTE networks can deliver much higher quality of service, as well as the right data to the right client at the right time. Sounds like a sales pitch. The second big difference is power. Wi-Fi uses unlicensed spectrum that is capped to 4 watts of output power for most use cases by regulation, whereas 5G LTE networks mainly use licensed or license shared access spectrums like CBRS, which have higher power limits, right? 25 times higher than the 20 megahertz Wi-Fi channel. Basically, this power means clear reception farther away from the base station. Third key difference is security. 5G LTE networks provide superior protection of users and control data compared to Wi-Fi networks. The use of physical security, like SIM cards and mutual authentication of network and devices, provide additional protections over and above what is offered by Wi-Fi. Where can you get 5G LTE spectrum, right? In the USA, you can work with FCC approved SAS provider, currently including Amdocs, CommScope, Federated Wireless, Google, or Sony. Outside the US, you can deal with a regulator or local mobile network operator. Where can you get SIM cards? You get Jack cards, right? Smart Jack for FreedomFi cards, been easy to work with. They are currently the providers for tier 1 providers like Gemelto, Thales Group, and other vendors like Alibaba. So how's the FreedomFi gateway work? This is really important because you're going to see a lot of similarities here with this, as well as the Bobber 500, the Bobcat 500. I mean, they're both basically interesting, one and the same. Again, I think the big thing here is that the Bobcat is probably going to have better branding. It's more appealing. I think the big difference you're going to see between FreedomFi and Bobcat here is just going to be the manufacturing capabilities, right? They're going to blow right by FreedomFi, but they're going to get a piece of the cut, a piece of the pie, due to their firmware being used and expertise. And, you know, they're going to cut a deal that works out for both of them, you know, like businesses like to do. So the FreedomFi gateway puts core functions of a 4G, 5G network close to the edge of the network to allow the greatest flexibility for customer deployments. Okay, so inside the FreedomFi gateway are the core functions needed to provide network connectivity and policy enforcement for end devices. For example, the 4G FreedomFi gateway runs the MME, SGW, and PGW. If you wanted any more acronyms, Mesa Amigos. Other services like the subscriber data and the HSS are housed in the cloud orchestrator. Yeah, okay, here we go. Pay attention, keep up. Basically, he does things. He drinks and he knows things.
I drink and I know things.
What's the relationship between FreedomFi gateway and the open source project Magma? Are they ripping it? Are they pulling a Brave here? Are they just going to rip someone else's stuff and put their name on the homework and be like, I made this? No, not exactly. FreedomFi is actively contributing to the operation and roadmap of the Magma open source project. The FreedomFi gateway is curated and maintained version of the Magma Access Gateway AGW. FreedomFi takes the Magma project software release and puts it through an additional layer of testing and hardening before they release the image to their customers. If you're looking for the best small cell to buy to pair with your FreedomFi gateway or Bobcat 5G, then you're going to be looking at the BuyCell's Nova 436Q or the Acceleran E1000, flagship product supporting the CBRS band 48 spectrum here. Again, official recommendation from a company that knows more about 5G helium mining than I do. Where can you buy them? Numerous stores and websites. They're out there. You Google it, you're going to end up where you need to be. But how many of those small cells do you need? So if the small cells can be connected back to a single FreedomFi gateway via Ethernet, your limitation is just going to be proper deployment of these cells, kind of getting them out where they need to be, as well as Ethernet connections here on the actual device. So there's your 5G crash course. But to bring it back a little bit more, right? How do you make money hosting a helium compatible FreedomFi gateway? So the FreedomFi gateway, which, you know, provides wireless coverage, and again, you know, reiterate a bit too much, maybe this also will be applying to the Bobcat 500 here. These gateways host wireless network coverage for IoT devices and cellular devices like cell phones operating in a CBRS spectrum band. In return for providing this coverage and passing data through the device, operators are rewarded with HNT cryptocurrency. Obviously, you can trade this out, and then bam, you're making money. Do these 5G gateways also provide LoRa proof of coverage, POC? Yes, they come pre-integrated with a LoRa module, and by default, they act as a helium hotspot. However, in addition to the LoRa HNT rewards, these 5G gateways also are able to earn rewards for offloading data from mobile networks of the Helium network's roaming partners. That's why you keep seeing that roaming partners in all the Helium news and blog posts and tweets and whatever else is flying across the screen. You don't need to buy any of the extra stuff with a 5G miner initially. You can do it later. So I have the FreedomFi 5G hotspot, and I haven't even, done any of the 5G stuff with it yet. Personally, the investment versus returns isn't interesting there to me, as opposed to just buying helium hotspots and deploying them. But some people will deploy these and end up making a killing. It depends kind of what you want to do and how far you're willing to take this. Furthermore, if you're interested in just deploying a private LTE 5G network and you don't want to mine HNT, well, then you can turn off the LoRa aspect and not be a participating hotspot and earning those rewards. I think that's one of the dumbest decisions I've ever heard of. But hey, this is a little mean. Some people don't like to hear this, but there's plenty of dumb people in the world. For every smart person, there's also someone who's dumb. Somebody had to say it. I come from a different era where we subscribe to the truth, and not every feeling was protected. I'm still trying to recover. There's even more to cover with all this 5G craziness, but that's where I'll leave it for the purpose of today's video. Their tagline here, earn HNT cryptocurrency by providing 5G cellular coverage. This is pretty cool stuff. Offloading cellular data for carriers like Dish Wireless and GigSky. Yeah, I get it. They're dumpster tier providers right now. But what happens if some of the big boys get on? What if they see an opportunity where the cost justifies the signal boost? Then they could actually have an advertisement that says they have the best coverage and not be lying. This could be the route to solve that. I'm intrigued as a cellular user and a crypto miner. Some big companies are interested too. Samsung, Qualcomm, back FreedomFi's, Helium's 5G crypto network partner. FreedomFi raises 9.5 million to scale. They just raised 10 million. They just raised $10 million to scale its decentralized network. And this dude over there said Helium was dumb? Well, what? You think Samsung's dumb? You think it's Sam dumb? You think it's Qual dumb? No. This is so exciting. I don't know how else to say it. Some people would be down in the comments because I'm making a video. I'm excited. He's shilling again. Shut up. Okay? This is cool. I'm a nerd. And honestly, it's not all about this, but this is going to make me and the boys some money because we're going to be mining Helium, providing coverage from a LoRA point of view. I am going to deploy some 5G deployments here sooner or later. We're going to get earnings for that too. Honestly, if I could get better coverage out here in the sticks, I'm going to build my own freaking cell tower. And guess what? I'm slapping a Helium miner up there. I'm going to reap the rewards. And then they'll be asking me again, how much money did I make mining Helium? How much money did I make mining Helium, you ask? Your mileage may vary. But right now, my best hotspots are earning about $3 a day, which some people may be like, bruh. Yeah, that's down from earning a lot more, say a year ago. But hotspots deployed are up and price is down. I'm still stacking HNTs and I'm still stoked. Also, you got a device that costs $500 and let's just say you're earning $3 a day. Let's do a little mathy math. 3 times 365 over the next year, that device is going to pay for itself more than twice. I know all these little bull run babies may not be stoked to hear that, but that's a good investment. That's an impressive ROI, a return on your investment. I can't give you investment advice or I go to jail in the land of the free with free speech. But I'm going to say that, speaking about my own experience, from my own point of view, my own opinion, whatever other disclaimer about me being a Doge dad I need to put in here. So, yeah, run the numbers. This is exciting. I'm stoked. And I probably upset somebody by this video today. And honestly, I think that's funny. Okay, that's about where I'm at. I'm a little tired. I'm a little burnt out. This past year has been absolutely insane trying to keep up with crypto. But again, I hold that passion in my hand, in my fist, and I'm like, yeah, we going all the way. Market goes up, market goes down. Market goes up more than ever before. Market goes down less than ever before. And you know, the cycle repeats. Look at it. Zoom out. Be happy, be excited. If you even know what Helium is right now, if you even know what Helium is, you're still early. So let that sink in. All the more reason to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel so you can continue to be early on cool cryptocurrency projects. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you liked about this video, what you didn't like, how I can improve, if you think I'm losing my mind, or if you like crazy me. As we say, it's you know, thanks for tuning in to my crazy crypto journey. Ironically, I'm probably going to end up going crazy. My crazy crypto journey. So if you want to go crazy with me, slap the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. I'm done. See you tomorrow. Sincerely, though, thank you so much for watching. Without you all, well, none of this would be possible or have any sort of point. So thanks for tuning in. I hope the video was a good one. Or is it at least decent? Can we say above average, or are you still upset about that comment from earlier? All right. I gotta go.
Hey guys, it's Ms. Vosk here to tell you about ApeSwap. ApeSwap is a DeFi hub hosted on the Polygon network and the BNB chain. They aim to be a one-stop financial hub for DeFi by providing liquidity exchanges, yield farming, lending markets, NFTs, and more. Users are also incentivized to pool liquidity on ApeSwap through yield farming to earn passive income with their native currency, Banana. Users can use the platform to lend, borrow, stake, and earn passive income with their crypto. They also have NFTs and NFT staking too. ApeSwap has been audited by several companies, including Certic and DeFi Yield, and you can find their full audit reports through their Gitbook. To learn more about ApeSwap, check out the link in the video description below. This is not financial advice.
Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.